Hello, it is December 31st, 2018. I just wanted to talk real quick about the new age. You hear a lot of talk about the Aquarian age coming out of the Piscean age. And I just wanted to talk about the concept of the actual start time. There's a lot of, hee-hawing around when it began and, oh, it's here now, so why aren't things better? And to me, when I visualize it, I think of like a color scale. Instead of here's red and then here's orange, you might have true red over here and then true orange over here with the varying degrees and shades in between. And that's pretty much what it's like when a new age is coming and when the old age is going out. It's a blend. And it's really easy in hindsight to go back and look and say, oh, look at these people that personified what the Piscean age was. Jesus, the Buddha, and they're spreading this message of love and whatnot. And, it's really easy to look back on that and say, oh, yeah, there it was. And, oh, they came in near the beginning of it. But we've also, as a people, as a group, we have been working on this energy and their message for 2,000 years. So if you're feeling, disappointed that everyone's saying it's the age of Aquarius now, or gonna happen like tomorrow or the next month, why aren't things different? Well, because it doesn't just usually, flip a switch and boom. I mean, sure, we all have those spiritual moments where we have an epiphany, we gain this insight, or even as a group, we do something monumental. But worldwide, the entire earth, it's not going to just instantly change for the most part, because even if there is an event that people talk about that's going to change the earth, there are still people on this earth that are not of the vibration for this new earth. And so there's going to be a transition period where the Creator is going to allow those people who are not quite ready for that bump up yet to finish out the course of their experience. And so there's going to be shades. There's going to be shades in there. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that we should maybe not be disappointed, and we should maybe cherish the option, the chance that we get to help darken the shades from one to another. We don't know who, at the end of 2,000 years, any figure that people are going to go back and say, oh, yes, that person personified the Aquarian age as they're moving into the next age. We don't know. And I actually have a child who is an Aquarius. And I've been pondering a lot about what the Aquarius age could be. What is it about Aquarians? And it struck me when she was a very small child, a toddler. We used to go to a music group where mothers would bring their babies and we'd sit around in a circle and we'd sing together. And my daughter absolutely loved these groups. However, she did not participate in them. I would sit in a little circle with all the other moms and their babies and sing, and she would be exploring the world. But she didn't want to miss it. She has always very much loved to be in a group and yet be herself, doing her own thing. And that there's kind of a juxtaposition there. Wanting to be an individual and alone, yet wanting to be in the group. And the more I thought about it, the more it made sense to me. I mean, Aquarius has that tug of war on it anyways. It is an air sign, but it's the water bearer. So there's this trying to be an individual and yet be part of the group, be part of the collective group, and come together as a group, as a collective consciousness, more unified, or at least aware of the unification, and yet still give honor to that individuality. And it's going to be hard. And it might take the full 2,000 years. Just like, I mean, come on. We've been working on Jesus and Buddha's message for 2,000 years, and not all of us have gotten it down pat, as very few of us have. So all we can do is keep working towards it. And, it's good. I think we've reached this point, and I think it will sort of move us forward. We've reached this point where we look back and we say, I'm going to choose Jesus because I'm familiar. Remember the armbands, what would WWJD, what would Jesus do? And that's great to think about what would Jesus do, because he was, the way. He was showing the way. He was showing the path of how to live that way and proving to us that it could be done. And even though it's very hard, but there comes a point when you have to start looking forward. And we should not forget those lessons. What would Jesus do? Okay, use the past to inform the present, to try and make the best choice for the future. But the future is not the past, and we will not be repeating what we did before, because it's a whole new ball game coming up. And so try and keep that in mind. I don't know, enjoy your New Year's celebrations. I guess 2019, from everything I've been hearing, is going to be just wild. So, and hopefully in a good way. So, have a great time, be safe, and spread the love.